Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Hanging with Janky. As you can see, friends, I've already started getting into the holiday spirit and decorating up my room with decorations. There will, of course, be much more to come. I hang lights everywhere. It's a mess. I'll probably even have to mess with my regular lighting because I don't want to, blow a fuse and trying to get all my holiday lights up. So that's fun. Of course, I totally believe in giving Thanksgiving its due, which I totally did. Absolutely for it. But the tradition in our house goes, the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Mom and my sisters, they go out shopping. Me and my dad, we put up Christmas trees. That's how things roll, because as soon as Thanksgiving's over, it is all Christmas, all the time. Grand old time. Anyway, I hope that you all are having a wonderful holiday season, whatever holiday you happen to celebrate. I hope that it's wonderful and bright and cheery and all of those great things. But more than that, that's not even what we're here for. You're not here for my holiday wishes. You're here to hear about channel and gaming news and sub thanks. So let's get into that stuff right now. So what is going on this week on the channel? Well, first up, we got up Guts and Glory. Oh, that was a good one. That's a good game to play on the channel. I enjoy that. The best part about it was the best part about Guts and Glory is that you can make an entire video off of you trying to beat one level because you just die so much in that game. Actually, the level I was playing, it was called Live and Learn, and I actually watched Jacksepticeye play it, which I realized after I had gotten into it, and I was just like, ah crap, this is the one that literally took him an entire episode to beat. And you know what? It took me an entire episode too. So I may not be better than Jack, but I am equivalent. So that's good. I'm just glad I didn't give up. That was a tough one, and I'm just glad that I stuck through it. So definitely go check that out. That's good stuff. Also, we got The Witcher Part 18, where I finally just give up on that stupid swamp. I gave up on it. Everything here's trying to kill me. I died. It's enough. It's enough. I'll go back to Vizima and do quest there. No more of this. And finally, up this week, we had Demo Day Eon Altar, which is a game that I had on my Steam for a while. I had purchased it a while ago, but they just released a demo for it, and I was just like, I'll play the demo. And then Steam was just like, but you own the game. Why would you play the demo? And I'm like, I don't know. I just want to play the demo. It's like, no, just play the game. And I'm like, fine, Steam. So I went ahead and just played 30 minutes of the actual game, which is really fun, by the way. It's a really fun game. It's like Dungeons and Dragons inspired, so you have, you can have a party. I was playing it by myself, but you use your phone, which I'm recording on, so I can't hold up, but it has a controller app that you download to your phone, and then most of the story stuff actually happens on your phone, and then the action stuff happens on your computer screen. And it's interesting. It's an interesting concept, and I feel like it'd be really great to play with friends, and it would have been even better if I had some way of recording what was happening on my phone and putting it in the video, because that's actually where a lot of the really interesting stuff is going on. I don't have a way to do that right now. I can't stream from my phone. That's the problem. Also, what was really cool was that the people who make Eon Altar liked my tweet about Eon Altar, retweeted my tweet about Eon Altar, followed me, commented on my video, said that it was great, invited me back to play again. Dang, man, they were all up over it, and I love that. I love it whenever people are just like, you played our game? Thank you. I love your video. You did a great job. Enjoy. I hope that you enjoyed. Come back and play again. And I'm just like, I will come back and play again. You have convinced me to come back and play again because you like what I do, and I'm all about that jazz. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But definitely go check out Demo Day Eon Altar over on the channel. As for what's coming up in the next week, we of course have The Witcher Part 19, where I will be back in Vizima doing things in quests and things, and maybe going back to the swamp. I don't know. We'll figure out where I am and try to see what I need to do to get the story moving again, because it's kind of gotten stagnant again, and I'm working on that. Then we have a demo day. Not sure what it's going to be. There is a game that I backed a little on Kickstarter, and they haven't sent out the key yet, but they're supposed to send it out this week, I think. So hopefully they'll send that out, and I might play some of that on demo day, but I'm not sure. Also, possibly some Hello Neighbor coming up this week, because they just released the Alpha 2 update with the final art style and all of that. So I'll probably be getting back around to that game. I know that Jack has already tried some of it on his channel, and yeah, I'm excited to possibly be getting to some of that. So there's definitely that to look forward to. And now it's that special time of day where we move on to thanking those awesome people who have subbed the channel over the past week. So we have 4 new subs this week. Again, I have run into the issue of not knowing who they all are. See, here's the thing. Whenever you don't share who you subscribe to on your own channel, like publicly share that information, it doesn't show up on my list, and YouTube won't tell me, because it's just like, well, they didn't share that they subscribed to you, so who knows? And YouTube's a jerk like that, I guess. No, not really. Well, maybe a little. The point is, I like to thank the people from my list, but I can't thank them if I don't know who they are. So this week, one of them showed up on the list, and then the other 3, well, one of them I definitely don't know, and then the other 2 I'm kind of going off of the trust system. They said that they subscribed. I have no reason not to believe them, so I'm going to thank them too. And then hopefully in the future more people will actually pop up on the list so I can thank them, but this week I'll just trust that these people didn't lie to me, which I assume that they didn't, because they seem like pretty awesome people. So let's get thanking, shall we? First up on the list we have Zenerith. I hope I pronounced that right. It's Xeneriith. You can actually see it in his picture up there. But he's a gamer. He has 489 subscribers, of which I am one. Very pleasant sounding voice in his videos. I enjoy it. He does shoutouts, he does giveaways, he does unboxings, and all sorts of fun gaming things. Just generally, he seems really cool. I've talked to him. He's actually part of a Discord chat group that I'm part of called Fubar Crew. They're really awesome. It's a whole group of YouTubers who just talk on Discord. I'm not on there a ton because I'm usually busy with things, but I would love to be on there more often because they're super cool. But he's one of them. He is just, he seems like the coolest. So definitely go check him out. You can find him on YouTube. There will of course be a link below. And thank you, Zenerith, for subbing the channel. Next up, we have The Adventures of the Golden Sword, which is an awesome channel about a dad and his son who play Minecraft. And also it looks like Ark and some other great stuff. Definitely go check them out. They have 170 subscribers on the channel right now, but it's just like the sweetest thing. They got some Overwatch too. Just all sorts of... It's cute. And they're so nice in their comments. They leave all sorts of nice comments on my videos. They definitely deserve to be checked out because they're pretty awesome people. So definitely go check out The Adventure of the Golden Sword. There will of course be a link below, and thank you to The Adventure of the Golden Sword for subbing the channel. Okay, and the final subscriber for this week, well not the final, but the other one that I know for sure, is Gamer's Guide, who is an awesome dude. He also has a Twitch channel. You can also find him on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can find all these people on all these places. They're all over the net. But he does Pokemon videos. He also has some Bioshock. He plays a little bit of everything, which is super cool. I love that. I love variety. That's totally what I do on my channel. He seems super awesome. 263 subscribers currently on this channel, but just generally nice guy. He's so nice. Anyway, definitely go check him out. There will of course be a link below, and thank you, Gamer's Guide, for subbing my channel. Okay, and that's all the subscribers I know for this week. So, of course, thank you to everyone who subscribed this week. I appreciate all of you, and I'm so sorry if you're watching this video and you didn't get an honorable mention. I will, of course, get to you next week. If you leave a comment or anything down below, I would love to thank you. I love to thank my subscribers, and I feel super bad. And if I don't get to thank you by name or like shout out your channel or your blog or whatever it is that you do, because I think that you definitely deserve credit for doing what it is you do, and I want to be able to give you that credit. So again, thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you to all 147 subscribers to the channel. You're all wonderful, amazing people. I hope that you continue to enjoy my content, and thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Alright, so all that mushy stuff out the way. Let's move on to some awesome gaming news! Yay! Alright, so let's start off with something that's near and dear to my heart, the Symmetra update. Now, I have always actually enjoyed playing Symmetra. She's one of my top 3 played characters. I love her turrets, I love her shields, I love her ability to make a teleporter. And yes, lots of people don't enjoy playing her, but you know, I always enjoyed playing her. Other people say that she's overly situational, but you know, whatever. I just don't think that those people are creative enough with turrets. But what I can say is that she's only gotten better since the update, I think. Basically, by and large, they've left her the same. You know, she still has the same weapon, it can still shoot the energy balls, it still has the stream. The stream can target things a little farther out from her, so you don't have to be quite so close to the enemies anymore. One nice thing, too, that they added, instead of only carrying 3 turrets at a time, you can carry all 6 of her turrets at a time. So, for instance, whenever you're setting up at the beginning of the match, you don't have to literally take it down to the line trying to set up your 6th turret, which happened to me all the time, but luckily I set up far enough back that I wasn't in any immediate danger. But still, I think that that's definitely a good update to give her all 6 right off the bat, because I don't know why you were only allowed to have 3 at a time before. I guess it was like trying to make sure she wasn't like overpowered right at the beginning. I don't know. The point is, 6 right off the bat, that's good. That's good. Also, they gave her 2 new abilities. So the first ability replaces her original shielding ability. So you know how she used to be able to shield her teammates, she can't do that anymore. But what she does have is something called the photon barrier, which they put in to make her more of an offensive character too, like, you know, like offensive support, which I totally agree with, and I think that this works really well. I think some situations might be tricky with it, but basically what it is she casts a barrier, kind of like Reinhardt's, but it moves forward in a straight line along the track, which is really nice for pushes with payloads, and also I think it would be really helpful if you were standing, for example, if you've ever been to the Eichenwald Bridge, and you have, let's say, you have teammates that are fighting on the other side of the bridge, and you're back at the beginning of the bridge trying to defend the payload or whatever. You can use the photon barrier and it will push out across the bridge in a straight line until it reaches your friends, and then it can shield them as long as they stay behind it. And then whenever the photon barrier hits something, it will dissipate. But if you like shoot it off the edge of the map, it'll just keep going until like it hits the end of the generated space. So it'll keep going. If you get like a nice straight stretch, it'll keep going for a while. And the movement speed of it is about jogging speed for the characters, so they can keep up with it pretty easily, and occasionally you overtake it, and you don't want to do that, but you can if you wanted to, if you like full out ran. But the point is, I think it works really well. I think the barrier idea works really well, so I'm glad to see that. And then the other new ability that she has is the shield generator. So this is interesting. They've actually given her a choice of ultimates. She can either use her original teleport ultimate, which is still a choice, or this new shield generator, which is totally bamf. Not to steal McCree's phrase, but it is. So basically the idea behind this ult is that it generates this shield. And as long as you're within a certain distance of the shield generator, I'm not sure what exactly the distance is, but I think it's pretty wide distance. But basically it gives you a ridiculous amount of shielding. Just like I think it's like a couple hundred. I think it's like something. It gives you a lot of shielding, and it will shield everyone around it. So if your entire team is on the point, you lay down a shield generator, it's shielding everyone on your team. It's awesome. And if you could lay one of those down on like a payload, oh my gosh, you would be like the unstoppable team. That's like the ultimate thing that I want to do now, is drop a shield generator on a payload. That way we're just like rolling through. It will be the best. Yeah, they've definitely made her like a better offensive support. The one thing I will say about the ultimates though is that it can be a little difficult to figure out which ultimate you're using, because you know how whenever she's generating something, it's like a little hologram will pop up before it actually like generates. It's the way to switch between the alts. Their basic generator looks the same. They're both like that four-leaved metal thing that unfolds, and then the inside is either a teleporter or a shield generator. So it's difficult to tell which ult you're holding, and I'm never quite sure. It always worked out that I was holding the one that I wanted to be holding, but still, if Blizzard could just like make them a little more different, so it's a little more obvious to tell which one you're holding, that would be helpful, I think. But other than that, I'm loving the Symmetra thing, so go Blizzard, do you. Good job on Symmetra. Continuing with Blizzard, World of Warcraft is celebrating its 12th anniversary. So, the original World of Warcraft came out November 23rd, 2004, which means that this year they're celebrating their 12th anniversary. I mean, it's technically like 3 days ago, but still, they have a whole celebration going on through the 30th, so it's fine. So, what is happening for the 12th anniversary celebration? Well, what I'm most excited about is corgis. That's right, if you log in and put in a special code, you can get your very own corgi pup, which is adorable. Why corgis? Why not corgis? That's what I say. Why not corgis? What would fit better into a high fantasy world than a cute little Welsh pup? That's what I say. Good job, Blizzard. I enjoy. And speaking of anniversaries, Super Smash Bros. Melee just celebrated its 15th. Okay, so technically that one was also November 21st, which was 5 days ago. And in Japan, so the North America celebration won't start until December 3rd. Well, the point is, it turned 15. Now, what is about Super Smash Bros. Melee that people love? I don't know. I actually didn't own Melee. But apparently, it's one of the easiest, or at the very least, it's one that both beginners and advanced people can enjoy. I don't know. I have the one for 64. I have the original Super Smash Bros., which is tricky. It's tricky to figure out those button combos. It's difficult. I usually play as Zelda, actually, and just teleport from one corner to the other and let everyone else take themselves out, and then I swoop in for the kill at the end. That's how I play it. That's how I play Super Smash Bros. And speaking of Nintendo, Pokemon Sun and Moon, of course, released last Friday, and everybody's loving it. So many great stories about Pokemon Sun and Moon, about the new Pokemon that people are meeting, and the stories that are unfolding, and all the new characters, and old characters and things, but actually what interests me the most is what's going on the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime. So, the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, which has already seen its release in Japan, follows Ash and his mother and his friends as they explore the Alolan region. And in a recent episode, they met Mimikyu, which is what the internet thinks is an adorable ghost-type Pokemon who dresses up as Pikachu, and he seems sympathetic and cute. But according to the anime, that is not the case at all. So basically what happens is Team Rocket arrives in the Alolan region, and one of the first Pokemon they meet is a Mimikyu. And Meowth says that it says incredibly disturbing things, because he can understand it, and decides to fight it for who knows what reason, lifts up its costume in vengeance, maybe? I don't know. But apparently it's made of pure darkness, and it almost kills Meowth. Then, Ash and his friends show up, and upon seeing Pikachu, Mimikyu decides to side with Team Rocket, and his mouth explains Mimikyu actually hates Pikachu. It thinks that Pikachu is the worst because it gets all the love and adoration, and it's actually wearing that costume out of spite. Wow. That took a dark turn. Anyway, hopefully in the game it's not the case, and people will still love Mimikyu. I don't know. It's just, that's horrifying. Oh my gosh, that is disturbing right there. I don't even know how to handle that. Well, whatever. But moving on with gaming news, the Steam Awards have become a thing. So, coming along with the Steam Autumn Sale, which is now live on the site, Steam is introducing something new called the Steam Awards, where gamers can nominate their favorite games for these awards, and then they'll be awarded in December. It sounds awesome. Let me tell you, though, some of the names of these awards, because they're pretty great. The Test of Time. Not crying. There's something in my eye. Just 5 more minutes. Whoa, dude. Villain most in need of a hug. Game within a game. I thought this game was cool before it won an award. Best use of a farm animal. There's also an option for you to come up with your own name for an award and nominate your favorite game for that. I've already nominated several games for several of these awards, so hopefully they go through, because I would actually love to see it. For example, I nominated Owlboy for I'm Not Crying, There's Something in My Eye, because if you ever finish that game, that's how you feel. That's how you feel at the end of that game. So sad. And to end on a bit more of an up note, even though this isn't quite exactly gaming news, Fantastic Beasts released, and everyone is loving it. Eddie Redmayne is spectacular, apparently. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet, but I am very excited to go see this movie because I've been looking forward to it since they announced its release, like a year ago, a year and a half ago? I don't even know how long it's been. I just know that I've been looking forward to it since I saw the first trailer, which was quite some time ago. So, I'm excited to go see it. So good. And that is all the news we have for this week. So, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. I certainly did. I always enjoy chilling with you guys, talking about gaming news, subs, and channel talk, and all of that. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed too. If you did, you can totally leave a like down below. Comments, positive or negative, you can leave them below as well. I do try to read and respond to them all. But more than any of that, I hope you have a lovely day, evening, or whenever you happen to be watching. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Until the next time, this is Janky Shenanigans, signing out.
I'm going to have to cut so much of this out.
Oh my god, we'll get there. Oh, that's gonna be a whole rant unto itself.
Oh look, a room full of explosives.
Oh, that got silly real fast.
Fiddlesticks is the worst.
That was my muffled scream noise, by the way.
Thanks for stepping on my face. Here's the 3 gold. People here are weird. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.